Hey, good morning, Jason. You were first. Good morning, Princess. Good morning, Cactus. Happy Thursday. Aw, thanks, Jason. Yes, it is your Friday. Woohoo for you. It's Debbie's day. Yes, you're right. You're right. She's back to work. Just play it calm. Don't be overly excited, but be excited to see her. Oh, cool. Trying to dress to impress, huh? Hey, Carrie. Well, then just see how it goes then. If she knows, then that's a good thing, and then just see how it goes. If she's feeling it, then she'll let you know. And if she's not, then you gotta just let it go and move on, and then you know. That kind of all rhymed, didn't it? The awkward nerd is growing and coming out of his shell, so just keep on doing what you're doing. And there's nothing wrong with being an awkward nerd, but you just have to be a little more forward awkward nerd. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning, Glory. You can't do that. Why would you hate yourself? Just because Debbie may not want a relationship with you, why would you be pissed off and hate yourself for that? That's every other person in the world. You just have to be a little hurt and like, okay, all right, and then move on. It's really God just nudging you in the right direction. It's like, nope, nothing happening here, so move along. Hey, good morning, Dashown. Well, you can crush on her, be hopeful, but you can't be devastated because you know it's a 50-50 chance. hate when these trucks run side by side. And I hate being behind a dump truck, as I told you all the other day. But I'm not going to cut him off like that little truck did. But these dump trucks just usually pelt me to death. I don't know whether you guys can see it, but the rays of the sun is shining out above the clouds there. You got snow flurries? Goodness. Jason, you're fine. We're here to support you and maybe guide you a little bit, but we're here for you, so we can talk about it. Maybe now you can see the rays of the sun, but oh, Mr. Dump Truck. But like I said, as far as you are your worst enemy as far as that goes. I know you have to live with what you feel is a deficit, but other people don't see it like that. So don't be so hard on yourself is what I'm saying. Just don't be so hard on yourself. Right, but you have to remember, if she says no, it may not have anything to do with you. It may be what's going on in her life. So that's why you can't beat yourself up, because we all have shit happening in our lives. So she may have something going on that she's not ready to go into a relationship. Oh, we got new lines here. So you can't beat yourself up if she's got something going on in her life that she's not ready to go into a relationship. It doesn't mean that it's because of you. It's just she may not be ready or in a place where she can be in a relationship. I know there's been many times I wished I was in a relationship, but then I think my life is too freaking crazy. I don't even have time for somebody to fit into my life. So just remember that it's not you personally. It's sometimes the other person and what's going on in their life. Absolutely. She said it very well, so remember that. And again, the other thing, you've got a beautiful heart, you've got a great personality. Those are wonderful, wonderful assets to have. But some people don't appreciate those. And that's the people you don't want to be with. So move along. Don't be hurt, don't be devastated, because it's their loss. And that's what you got to think of. That's their loss, you know? They could have had a good man that would be there for them and love them. But some people aren't ready for that. But it's not your fault. And that's the part that you have to learn to understand. You got to look at it, well, then it's their loss. And I know you're lonely and wrong person again, so don't beat yourself up. There goes U-Haul on the other side. Everybody wave. That looked like a 10-footer. And even if Debbie says yes, you might find out, whoa, I'm not sure what I was really into. And that's okay. Oh no, it's Groundhog Day today. You did. Oh my goodness. Sorry, folks. Hey, Mrs. We the People. He told me yesterday to call him Gary, so maybe I'll start calling you Mrs. Gary. Hey, Mrs. Gary. Oh, can you guys see the rays of the sun? Look at that, how pretty that is. Look at that. That is gorgeous. But Jason, we're all of us single people are in that same boat. It's not just you. You're right. Dating's hard. It's hard fitting it into our busy lives. It's hard finding the right person. It's not just you. We're all in the same way. Ask Princess. Ask Red. Ask me. Ask U-Haul. Who else is single? Ask Fry. You know, we're all in the same boat. Take care, Mrs. We the People. Thanks for stopping in. Tell Gary hi. No, we don't really pay attention to the groundhog down here. I mean, I look to see what he says for you all, but yeah. That's why I share my little piece of the world with you all. Oh, yes, go get that coffee and get one for me, too. Oh, no, Princess usually has my coffee going. But go get your coffee. My coffee wasn't as enjoyable yesterday because, you know, they numb your mouth at the dentist and then the coffee doesn't taste right after that. Aw, thank you. Coffee for Ruby. That is so sweet how he started calling me Ruby. He goes, hey, Ruby. And that's cute that you picked up on that. Probably need your glasses now if you don't have them on. A little bit. You like it. I wouldn't even have thought about Ruby. Oh, yeah. Good one, Jason. Yeah, we forgot about Dude this morning. Maybe she's back to being princess this morning. I don't know. And not feeling so princess. And I don't know, is Wingman doing okay? Because I got a little too touchy-feely last night, so he thought, I guess that's why he had to take the bath and get rid of it all. Well, when I first started this, can't remember, my first thing was my people were going to be called Rubies. My subscribers was going to be called Rubies, but then somebody goes, no, because with the ocean, it should be Pearls. But actually, you all were going to be Rubies. Which I can change it back and you all can be Rubies. Or you can be Rubies. No, you all, you definitely were not first. But we did see your cousin already, Mr. 10-footer. You're definitely a chick, princess. You sure are. He's doing fine, okay. He acted like he was feeling a little violated last night. I actually was impressed with myself. I was in bed at 10 o'clock last night. I was on my phone till about 10:30, but I was in bed early. Yeah, I was shocked myself. I had some sleep to catch up on, but I finally caught up on a little bit of it last night, yes. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that when that lupus flares, it's hard. I used to work in rheumatology, so I dealt with a lot of the lupus patients. Carrie's, you doing good this morning? We all want to grow up to be like you, Carrie. Oh wow, 6 hours. I don't even bother looking at mine because I'm like, oh, I've got to do better on my sleep. That is one thing that definitely I have to work on better is my sleep. I just got too much stuff going on. Yes. I mean, I understand when your body's just tired and you don't really have control over that. Mine is self-inflicted. I mean, not intentionally. Most of the time, I get sleepy, and then I don't just go, okay, let go to sleep, go to bed, go to sleep. So that's my own fault. It's like, let me do one more thing. You have terrible dreams at night? And Carrie, you're tired a lot too? I don't know about that. Those big athletes always retire and then they always come back. So I don't know. Yes, Princess, I'm with you on that too. I can get some sleep, but the good sleep is definitely not there. Although I feel like I sleep good. I think I do my best sleeping in the hour before the alarm clock goes off. And then I don't want to get my ass out of bed. Yeah, I understand, Princess. I just have lots on my plate. I have lots on my plate. Some of it's been stressful, but I try just to give it to God as best I can. Well, there you go, Jason. Find a class that analyzes dreams and go check that out. See if there's a class that analyzes dreams, maybe even online, where people go in and talk about their dreams and stuff like that. And find somebody that chit chat about that. And you never know. You just never know where you might meet her at. Just make sure she's a her. She's a true her. You used to do dream analysis, Princess? Very interesting. You still have your books. Well, there you go, Jason. You're already connected. We could do a panel on dreams and dream analysis and dreams, what you think they mean, or Because I don't think it has anything to do with something you thought about before you went to bed and then that's what you dream about. I don't think that's it at all. I rarely dream. Well, maybe it's because you have to sleep to dream, so maybe that's why. No, I think that would be cool to have a panel on dreams and stuff. So yeah, we can do that. And maybe Princess can be there and she can just give some input or analyze some if she wants to. No pressure. Red lights. I must be running low on that drug because I rarely ever dream. And the other question is, do you dream in color or do you dream in black and white? Because I've heard people say that they don't dream in color. Oh, your books are in storage. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Sometimes it's like very realistic, very real. And a lot of times we'll dream about a loved one that's passed. But sometimes I think that's their way of just letting us know that they're still with us. Hey, Faith. Well, I have to tell you all, and you may have caught this video, and I don't know whether it was on Facebook or whether it was on TikTok or where it was, but I'm still in shock. See that exit I don't take anymore? Because that's exactly why I don't take it anymore. Um, the teacher, and I don't know, I'm assuming it was high school, but he was saying that he was talking to one of his kids, one of his students, and the kid seriously said, well, that's back when the world was black and white. And the teacher looked at him like, what are you talking about back when the world was black and white? And he goes, yeah, back when, that was before when the world was black and white. And so then the teacher realized what the dude was saying. And so then he asked his class, well, who else believes that, back in the day the world was black and white? He said half the class raised their hand, which is a very scary thought. And he goes, no way, this can't be. So he said he went across the hall and he asked another class, did they believe at, some time that the world used to be black and white? And he said that class, half the class raised their hands. So they're dumbing down these kids in school. Oh my God, that they would think that the world used to be black and white. Oh yeah, the random nakedness. Yeah, that's not good. No, I believe they were like high school kids. He was shocked, this teacher, because he was an older man. He was absolutely blown away. So, I mean, so what, how did they think that we even became a colored world then, you know? How did we go from being black and white to being in color? And I guess the people that are colorblind are still in the black and white world because they can't see color. How do they even exist in this world like that? I call it the dumbing down of the kids, the dumbing down of children. Oh, that's not good, Dash Hound. Oh my goodness. You apparently get pretty emotional in your dreams. I know, no one sees it. And it's obvious, it's right in front of us. It's very obvious, the dumbing down of the kids. I mean, just to say that you don't need cursive writing anymore. Why would you even take that away? You still have to sign your name. If you don't know how to write cursive, how do you sign your name? That makes no sense. That's just one. Not being able to count money or tell time on a manual clock. It's ridiculous. Good morning, Bird. Yes, you are gangsta in your dreams for sure. We'll say a prayer for your husband. I guess so. I guess that's what it was, Princess, that they thought we lived in a black and white world until color came into our life. So I don't know if they did a little more research. Um, it used to be that we only could hear the world. If you understand what I'm saying there. That's true too, Dash Hound. Yep, that's true too. Right, Jason. But before that, they only listened to the radio. So then, were we all blinded? We could only hear. I mean, what do they think about that? They probably don't even realize before the black and white world that you had to listen to radio. I'm sure they don't know any of that, Princess. I'm sure they don't. That's why it's not even indoctrination of the kids. It's the dumbing down of the kids. It's the intentional dumbing down so they can control their minds and tell them what they should know and think. If they don't know anything about the past, then they don't want to teach them anything about the past. And that's obvious and is scary. But I meant to mention that to y'all yesterday, but I forgot. But yes, back when the world was black and white. No, I mean, what is a radio? They don't know. They wouldn't have any idea what an 8-track was. Oh, you're a little grumpy butt, Red, this morning? Are you being a little grumpy? They don't know what a record is, but I mean, the turntables have, oh, they call it vinyl now. The turntables have made a comeback, so I don't know. Oh, that's good that you talked to your daughter. And you yelled at your brother today, Princess? No, you couldn't have yelled today. You yelled at your brother, though. I usually, I try not to be ever grumpy on the phone at work. But I had this woman the other day. She called and she called. I mean, she just repeatedly called. Like, I'm calling everyone back. Calling 10 times does not get you a call back sooner. And she said, and I wasn't really grumpy with her, but I was just like trying to get my point across. And she goes, "Are you having a bad day?" And I'm like, "No, ma'am, I'm not. I'm not having a bad day at all." All right, gas is $3.45, and I got to get some tonight. Diesel's $4.97. Yeah, I had a little 45 turntable, and then I had a little box that held all the 45s. We wore that thing out. You had La Bamba on laser. So would they know what vinyl is if you called it vinyl? Because isn't that what they call it now? Hey, Kelly. And if I've missed anybody, sorry. Talking, driving, trying to read the chat. Be safe. I was 5:30 there. Oh, goodness. What'd you do? Go up to hang out with the groundhog to see whether he saw his shadow or not? Oh no! Don't stop on the tracks. Not good. All right, everyone, we're off the tracks. You're good. Carrie, I'm going by Lake Ivanhoe right now. It's to the left of me. I like a variety of most all music, but rap music I can't do. Now, there are a few that they call themselves rappers that are decent that I could listen to, but just the words in these songs are just so nasty. Up, beep, beep, beep. That was for you, U-Haul. Since you're my beep monitor. I've got a gorgeous day here. I miss out on all of it, though, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, that wrap was okay. Everyone remembers Vanilla Ice. Thanks, Red. All right, everyone. This is my sign-off light, although you can't see it through the truck. But anyhow, have a great day. Thanks for riding with me. Do a random act of kindness today, and just have a great day. Happy Thursday. Remember, it's my long day, so I'll be on later today. Not sure what time, but it'll be later. So, hey, Carol. So everyone have a great day. And again, thanks for riding along. I appreciate all of you. Again, I'm waving y'all. See y'all later.